Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to the Universal Studios Tour. My name is David. I'll be your guide today as we lift the veil of secrecy on some of Hollywood's hottest filming locations. Folks, as we're boarding the tram, please move all the way over to the side, fill in all the available seats. Also, before we leave, we need to check, does everybody have a pair of these 3D glasses? If you do not... This committee there at the end of it, believe that was a change set in the 1920s for Clint Eastwood. But now we have turned the corner into Courthouse Square and what is many people's favorite part of the tour, the climactic scene from Back to the Future starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Yep, that is the courthouse with the clock tower where Doc had to... so that he could return from 1955, go back to the future of 1985. Folks, we are now entering New York Street. This is the longest single street in our metropolitan sense, and we're going to re-enter the street a little later from the other way. But this coming turn that we're about to go around, when we come back, take a look out the side of the tram and see if you can see this corner. You'll see how the buildings seem to kind of disappear around the corner. That's deliberate. When people build exterior sets with streets on them, they almost always end them in a curve. And that's so that when a camera looks straight down the street, it looks like the street just goes on forever. You can imagine if the street just ended, people would clearly see that the sets were ending. Take a look through the left, on the left side of the tram, this amazing mural. This is a very new addition to our back lot. This is a fantastic mural inspired by Universal's monster movies from the 1930s and 40s. You have the Wolfman, you have Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein. This artist, Tristan Eaton, is a Los Angeles-based artist, and he painted this amazing mural entirely in spray paint over the course of several weeks. This mural on the left that you can see is just a two-dimensional mural that is painted to look a little bit three-dimensional because of the way the shadows work. This is an optical illusion that when the camera sees it, usually not directly, but usually its reflection in a window, so we're pointing the camera that way towards the buildings, the reflection of this wall appears to be other buildings across the street. These yellow buildings to the right and to the left, this is London Square. We use this part of the back lot to give a kind of European feel to a story. And this amazing building with a round tower is kind of a non-denominational religious structure. It could stand in for a church, a synagogue, a mosque, any kind of religious structure if you had a story that involved that kind of building. Now we've re-entered. So if you're looking at the right side of the tram, you can see the corner that we that we went around before. This is New York Street. And if we're going to talk about New York, we really should check in once again with our friend Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? Just like old times. Got a little New York City. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you get...
We have Tom Selleck's Ferrari from Magnum PI, although it's just a Ferrari shell with a Volkswagen engine inside it. The Ferrari engine was just too loud when they were shooting. And you've also got movies from the Back to the Future and the Flintstones franchises. But my favorite, of course, if it's Universal Studios and you're talking cars, you really need to be talking about the Fast and Furious franchise starring Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez. We've also got the Jurassic World gyrosphere there. You'll notice there's no glass on it. That's so they could shoot actors like Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard more clearly, and then they put the apparent glass in later with digital effects. Chris Pratt, there we go. They're very upset because Julian Moore and Vince Vaughn and Jeff Goldblum took their baby. And that's the Mobile Lab to your left of the tram. Oh, hello. Looks like some of the locals have escaped from their cages. This cliff face, that's the parking structure that I told you about earlier. This cliff face is on the screen. This gentleman here on the left, this dinosaur, used to make his home in the Jurassic Park ride in the lower lot. And as many of you probably know, that is currently under renovations. It's becoming the Jurassic World attraction. It'll be opening later this year, hopefully in the fall. We have two new attractions coming to the park over the next couple of years. We have Jurassic World in the lower lot, and then up in the theme park, you may have noticed if you've already been on a sunny day in Los Angeles. First, you have speaker systems set up to give you thunder noises. There we go. Then you can see there are lamps, arc lighting, that are creating flashes to look like lightning. And then if you look out the left side of the tram, you should be able to catch a glimpse of some sprinkler systems that are mounted on tall poles. And you'll notice that the sprinkler systems are actually shooting the water directly up into the sky. Now you might think, well, that's weird, it's going the wrong direction. The reason for that is rain, artificial rain looks much more realistic on camera if we allow the water drops to fall to Earth under their own gravity, rather than if we were to project them downwards like in your shower at home. Also, these raindrops are much larger than real rain. Real rain is too small to show up on camera most of the time, and so all the rain you see in film, almost always artificial, with artificially enlarged raindrop. Oh dear, you know what, I think I let this run for too long. Rain effect has gone on for too long, and now we have a flash flood situation. Don't worry, this is all recycled water. It's going to go back to the top of the hill for the next train we enjoy. But now we've crossed the border from Old Mexico and we're in 6 Points, Texas. If we listen, we might hear some activity. This is where those silent era westerns were shot that I mentioned at the beginning of the tour, when you could pay 25 cents and come onto our back lot and watch the movies being made. In fact, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
I'm dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Okay, well, maybe it's not all that bad.
Okay, so that seems to be the worst of it. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's too soon. Alright, everybody, don't panic. If you just stay in the tram, you should be fine. Oh, but there's a police diver in the... Buddy, hey, you need to get out of there. Yeah. Oh, my. Everyone, he's fine. Don't worry, he's going to be fine. He's fine. He's not fine. But we're going to be fine. We're just going to hide out here on this dock, which is conveniently covered in flammable liquids. And we're going to hope that the shark takes the bait in that yellow barrel over there to your right. Hopefully he'll take the bait and leave us alone. No, he is not taking the bait. Oh, but great, now there's fuel spilling everywhere. The hill that we're about to climb up, this is called Wilderness Road. And once you get on Howard, it's starring this guy, Jim Carrey. Psycho. Oh dear. Okay, boys and girls, the nice man is just helping the nice lady to the car. I'm sure she's just a little tired. And, uh-oh, I think woman has seen us. Anyway, let's get out of here. Yeah, this is not good. Oh dear. Steven Spielberg's film War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. And yes, everyone, this is a real Boeing 747 that you can see lying in pieces all around us. We're going to stop here momentarily so you can take some shots. Please stay in your seats while you're taking photos.
The airplane crash site set is perfect example of a set that is all designed around
biopic Sully, starring Tom Hanks. Alright, let me explain it. Down there in the concrete that can hold millions of gallons of water. It is 30 to 40 feet deep at its deepest point. On the screen here, this is a real airplane. It would have been mounted on a platform. Those are real actors, it's real water. It was all shot right down there to your right. The only thing that is not real in this sequence is the New York City skyline, the buildings and the clouds in the background. You're outdoors in a concrete space. So folks, we have shown you a little bit about how movies are made. We have shown you where they are made, but now we are going to become part of the movie franchise. We are going to join the Fast and Furious franchise. Here is the situation. One of the people in this tram is a member of the Witness Protection Program. Don't worry, I don't know who it is, but the international criminal Owen Shaw is after you, and therefore we are all in danger. So we're going to hide out here in Sullivan's truck repair, and our friends are going to take care of us.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you with Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in the third row, like I was saying. Good. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy.
Dwayne Johnson likes to use. And back there, cars 3 and 4, you can see the Mona Lisa, Roman's truck. All right, excellent. We're going to join the party. This sounds like fun. Wait a minute, I don't think I'm dressed for this party.
doing? This is the race day after party, and where are they?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family protects you.
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Lenny. Not gonna happen.